Now, one of the things that obviously when you talk about Nio, that some people still don't understand is that, look, Nio make premium cars, top high-end cars. And with being a top high-end car, it means that obviously you cannot compare Nio, for instance, with mass market brands like your Xpeng, your BYD, some for your Tesla models. You cannot compare Nio with that. And this goes with the fact that Nio cars are, the quality of their cars surpasses the quality that you find onto other new energy vehicle cars, right? And this makes them to be high end because what they are using, the products that they are using, the parts that they are using, the technology that they are using or introducing to their cars, it's up here, right? It can be compared to what you will see on your high-end brand like your BBAs, right? Which is something that is great, and something that it's something which is something that is great, and some people sometimes forget this about Nio. The reason why I'm telling you this is that, ladies and gents, we just saw a picture that surfaced or that's currently surfacing the streets of social media where a BYD seal and a Nio ES6, they collided, right? But if you have a look at the damages of both cars, you and me can agree that obviously there is a difference between the two cars. Just what I explained to you, you will notice why I said Nio, it's another breed. It's a high-end car, and you can't compare it with BYD, you can't compare it with Xpeng, you can't compare it with these other new energy vehicle mass market brands that are being Zika. You can't compare it with Zika also. You can't compare it with even Onvo, right? Nio, it's on another level. It has its own level up there. And this is what makes Nio special and to be a bit pricey, of course. I mean, have a look at the video again. You will notice that the seal, like the car is gone, man. This is beyond repair. Whereas the Nio ES6, it's minor scratches, but I saw that like there's an airbag that's out. Hopefully that can get, it's a minor fix, right? And this is not the first picture. We have seen quite a number of pictures of other cars like colliding or hitting Nio cars, but Nio cars have got minor scratches. Whilst the other cars, you can see that it's beyond, it can never be fixed. It's just beyond repair, which speaks volumes about the kind of quality, the kind of cars that Nio build. Sometimes we tend to forget about these things, and you see people comparing Nio to Xpeng. You see people comparing Nio to BYD, Nio to Tesla. When you talk about Nio, you need to talk about BMW. When you talk about Nio, you need to talk about Mercedes. You need to talk about Audi. You need to talk about Lexus. You need to talk about cars in that space, in that segment. You need to talk about Porsche. If you did not know, ET9, it is a direct competitor to some of the Porsche models, which is something that is just so great. Now, seeing this video of Nio, I think it once again makes me to be excited as the new investor, because Nio cars will still be out there, and a lot of people, they will realize the kind of quality that is on the Nio cars. And I'm telling you, this video speaks volumes about what you are buying when you buy a Nio car. It speaks volumes of the amount of the type of car that you are buying when you are buying a Nio car. Safety features, we don't even want to go there. 5-star Euro NCAP ratings. That's the rating that Nio has. Based on the European standards, Nio still get 5-star, which again, it shows you that this car, it's just up there. I mean, the car, I think the ES6, on the front impact assessment, based off the Euro NCAP ratings, it even surpassed, I think, the E-Class, Mercedes-Benz E-Class, in terms of the front impact assessment during the Euro NCAP rating test, right? 2024 Nio ES6 front impact assessment, the score that it got, it even surpassed that I think it was the E-Class. I can't remember but it made the highest score, which is something that, again, it speaks volumes about the kind of cars that that Nio is building. With the ET9, you will know that they've got this anti-coalition system. It's worse with the ET9 because they've got an anti-coalition technology, which if you are to come and try to bump the ET9 from the back, there is a beam, anti-coalition beam, that in a space of 0.7 second, less than a second, that anti-coalition beam gets activated so fast in a way that even when you come at a high impact, the damage won't be that much on the ET9. But on your car, we can be talking of something completely different. Car, once again, can be beyond repair because of these kind of systems, this kind of massive features, this kind of quality of the parts that Nio is using to build their cars, which is something that is great, something that is very, very exciting. So yeah, man, this is what we are seeing, and this video once again reminds us of the kind of cars that Nio is building. And man, I think the product will speak for itself. Right now, of course, I mean, Nio still has got 10 years, and people are still evaluating, right? And the next 5 years, I can tell you now that in China, when you talk about premium, in China, when you talk about buying the car, a good car, if you have the money, the people will be thinking about the Nio brand, right? The Nio main brand, which is something that is great, something that obviously I think we are going to see in the coming years. So just thought I'd give you this quick updates. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll see you on the next one, and God bless you all.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need, what you need. We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it, and I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.